Hi, I'm Josh Cohen, and I was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. I went to Boston Public Schools, and back when I was in 5th grade, my mom and I went for a computer training course so that I could have a free desktop computer. My mom saw the value in technology, and I continued to use those values throughout my work with young people and during my teaching career in Worcester, Mass., the second largest city in New England, where I've been teaching for the past 11 years. In Worcester, we have over 26,000 students speaking 74 languages and 4,000 plus teachers. And throughout the year, especially during this period of remote learning, I have assisted both students, teachers, and parents with their access and knowledge of Google and G Suite apps. I have always valued technology and the limitless possibilities and experiences it can accomplish for our students and teachers. Back when I first started as a teacher, I was just excited to have a projector. Now, I believe we have the capabilities to help everyone succeed. I use Chromebooks in my classroom constantly and find that the G Suite apps are very useful in creating models. I teach science a majority of the time, and in one such lesson I wanted to demonstrate the relationship between the Earth, Sun, Moon, and then eventually the universe, and have my students answer the question, are we alone? So I decided to use Google Slides to showcase this type of model building. I started with creating a Google slide deck for each student through Classroom. The deck introduced the idea that NASA will be building the Webb Space Telescope to find exoplanets. The first slide asked students to change the size of the Earth, Moon, and Sun images I had preloaded to show their relative sizes compared to each other. This involved simple dragging manipulation. I then shared some of the images they created. We had done some work on scale already, so I then told them that we were going to manipulate these images to their actual relative sizes. I demonstrated how to select each image and change their sizes to their relative comparisons. Students were floored when they saw how big the Sun actually was compared to the Earth, and were completely surprised that they couldn't even see the Moon. It was but a pixel on their screen. Once they had an understanding of the scale of our planet, Moon, and Sun, we then continued to explore the size of the universe, trying to answer the question, are we alone? We then used a chart and slides to graph the number of suns in our galaxy and universe, followed by copying, pasting, and manipulating an inch line that led to the relative approximation of the size of our galaxy. The final bit of evidence the students had to find came from the image of Hubble, where they had to use a 1-inch box to pinpoint a section of universe, and then zoom the image to count the number of galaxies in the box. We then took a class average. The students were taken aback by the end of the lesson as to how vast our universe was, and led to the inevitable conclusion that most likely we are not alone.